In
But
Ty
it wouldn't be
example, I feel like if that understanding was, hey, I go to strip clubs, I throw money, I get lap dance with the bam, and then Janet pulls me on stage, you already know what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, if I can get a lap dance from a nobody, I'm definitely getting one from Janet. But if it's a totally different, man, we already had a discussion, we don't move like that with the bam, and then you get selected. Now that's a different proposition. But shit was good in the strip club situation, and that's all that's happening on the stage. I ain't going home with Janet. She ain't actually, let me fuck on her. So I'm gonna take that lap dance, and Shorty just gonna have to watch.
So I mean, it seems like it's okay for men to behave in a
right. It's
certain manner,
always
but it's
like the
not
double
okay for
standard.
women.
No. I'm not saying
It's
that.
not,
What
but
I'm
I don't think
saying
no man.
is,
I don't
if
think no
our
man has.
understanding in our relationship is that I go to strip clubs, I let motherfuckers give me lap dance with the bam. If I get the opportunity to get a lap dance from Beyonce, from Rihanna, from Janet Jackson, come on, man. If I was letting Stacy give me a lap dance, Diamond give me a lap dance, I'm definitely taking it from
Right.
these
So
motherfuckers.
if
So
Like
like
a
I
they
think
woman
saying,
Calvin,
said
like I think
Kiki's
beforehand,
lifestyle is like that. Like Kiki's lifestyle
right,
might be
that's her life.
out with
So
wait.
this. But no, I agree with you, I
mm,
agree with Calvin.
yeah.
Like, okay, if my lifestyle is I'm an entertainer and that involves supporting other entertainers at their show, being a part of it, doing the things that make their show also be good. That's part of my entertainment because I don't know if y'all noticed, but Kiki was in a movie called Hustlers before this. It
Yeah,
was a
I
Definitely
stripper
seen that.
movie.
was.
So
Definitely
like
was.
she's in the entertainment business
But
and it wasn't off the
she's not
table for
that
her
type of
not be in.
entertainer though, man.
Oh, can
but
I
she
Hustler, she
can I
is.
was.
wait,
I
wait,
Have
think
you
yeah,
ever
wait.
seen Hustlers, Biz?
Hustler, she was. It was
yeah,
Have
her,
clearly.
you
it was J
seen
Lo, it
Thank
was
Hustlers?
Cardi
you.
B, it was
And
all of them.
on top of that, my thing is like, so Hustlers was one of the movies. It was really good. But all I'm saying is like that's what
It was
she
good.
does. And if he not what he wasn't ready for that, then like you just
Why were
wasn't
you
ready
with
for
her
Kiki.
Hey,
anyway?
You
yo,
wasn't ready for Kiki.
Hustlers,
Like
Hustlers is a good piece of evidence, dog. And
I ain't
Hustlers, she was
seen it.
not
You
Okay,
naked,
ain't
but
seen
hey,
it,
she was
listen,
so
just like
listen,
a
you got
I
a
ain't
stripper.
different
seen it.
listen,
perception.
listen. Like the only thing that I'm saying is have the conversation so there's no
Type shit.
misunderstanding. If
I
you're
Yeah.
looking
agree.
for a solution, that Kiki can be the entertainer all her life. Just had a conversation with the person that you with, whether y'all in an exclusive, serious relationship or marriage, and y'all can eliminate a lot of problems. Then that way it won't be no damn surprise because you already know what that person expect.
Yeah,
Simple as that.
But I just
Hey,
can't see a personal
let me
trainer
say
coming
this
in and
real
telling me
quick.
what you expect of my entertainment business.
Wait,
Like I've
hold
been
Huh?
doing this.
and
You said
hold
what?
on.
No,
So
she
well,
got
because
peep
not
this.
right,
only did
because
she
if you
open up
marry
and
somebody,
perform
then
at
it's going to be
Usher,
you
like
and that person, so you have to factor that person in. Like
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
just
factor
not
you
you.
in, but your
So let's
expectations shouldn't change my day to day at work. Like me working in IT, they not gonna say, "Well, I really don't
Okay.
want you
Well,
traveling every couple of months to go see your TA, so you don't want me to work.
so
You don't want me
I'm
to
not
be in my
telling.
let's
So
flip
field."
like
the
I'm not
script
telling.
though.
So like I'm not telling him to tell her what to do. He's just only saying I'm not too fond of this. This is what I don't like. So she's going to make a decision herself whether this is something that she wants to do. She may say, "Hey, the conversation we had earlier, I know you say you don't like that, but I'm an entertainer and this is what I want to do." Then he has to make a decision from that point on. So I understand the whole controlling aspect of how some men may be controlling, but there's nothing wrong with saying this is what I like and what I don't like. I don't think people do enough of that because then you can eliminate again. If you're trying to eliminate a lot of problems so that there's no misunderstandings on the back end, you should be able to have a mature conversation and say, you should be able to ask questions and not have to fear of being labeled insecure or you over the top or you're trying to control me. I do think that there are some words that you have to phrase it a certain type of way because it can come off as being controlling. And I know a lot of women fear when a man is trying to hold them back from doing something.
and I
Like
think
Nick Cannon could have had a conversation with if he was mature enough and had
With
the
Mariah.
experience and with Mariah say, hey, I don't I feel a certain type of way, but he probably didn't know how to have that conversation. And so instead of having a conversation with it, he just said, fuck it, I'm out.
I don't think the
let's flip
conversation was had though prior
let's
to that concert. I don't think they had that discussion.
but I
I
think
think
I,
that was
she found out when he
for them to
posted,
talk about it.
his.
I would think for him to go to the extreme of posting it on social media that they probably did have that conversation. Now, also let me state this. Let's
No,
flip it.
I think we might be assuming on that one, man, because we know some men out here that just
Well,
Yeah,
no,
come on
that's
now.
fair. That's fair. But from what we do know is that they had a fairly toxic relationship. Somebody they were in the comments saying that after the day after Shorty went and made a shirt about it. So if that's the type of time that y'all on, then this just may be an extremely toxic
it just kind of shows maybe she didn't respect him, because if she doing all that shit, the respect was gone a long time ago.
Right.
And he should have. I'm not saying he should have, but it's unfortunate that he wasn't able to see that on the front end, because he could have eliminated a lot of things.
But now let me point this out real quick on the flip side. So when Chance the Rapper was wherever he was at the carnival or whatever, and he got the dancing on the chick, he caught all the backlash possible. Nobody defended that, but yet he's an entertainer, he's a rapper at that, which puts him even more in the category of where that is going to be the norm of what women are going to be doing with it.
But his wife didn't say anything. Everybody else could say whatever they want to. His wife didn't say anything. She didn't make a big deal, so it doesn't affect his life. I think that's what we're getting confused with.
But they're divorced now.
He divorced his ass. She ain't had to say nothing.
Yeah, they're divorced now.
I agree with
divorced
that.
now?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't know they got divorced.
He's back in the
I know they
streets.
divorced, but they're split. So
I know he was just on the west side not too long ago, but I didn't know they got it. I
didn't know divorce scene.
Yeah,
that's a very good point, Viz.
Ty, like that shit went viral. She didn't say anything, but then about a week later, something like that, he filed for divorce.
Yeah,
just like Kiki's boyfriend should have did.
But that's all I'm saying. Like, it shouldn't have been something
they weren't married,
the world had to see.
They weren't married.
Should have pieced out though.
Everybody into their family. And if you're gonna peace out quietly. Do that, at home. Just
I feel you, Ty. You standing 10 toes down. Hey, you ain't sick, man. Ty, you ain't sick, man.
The men are holding my guy accountable for him crashing out like a lame ass dude. But y'all are not holding that woman accountable for being disrespectful to that man in that relationship. I don't understand. And Ty, you even said yourself, I would.
Because we're assuming. We are assuming that she was being disrespectful in the relationship. I stand on my point that she is an entertainer.
Chance was disrespectful. Shorty was disrespectful.
That is my opinion. She is an entertainer, and entertainers move differently. We know this.
Yeah, we are assuming because we're assuming that they've had the conversation, that she understood what the boundaries were. And if she moved forward doing what she did, knowing that he would feel disrespected, then yeah. But we don't know if they had that conversation.
We don't
know if Chance and his wife had a conversation.
But we know she didn't blast that man.
To see how they was dancing on each other and she was saying it all in his face and being all lovely-dovey, that's disrespectful. She got a whole man. I mean, there's no way I would be okay with my wife doing all that shit.
Singing the Usher
song. How you said you wouldn't do it because it's disrespectful to your man. But now you say it's okay because she's an entertainer. That's a weak excuse, Ty.
You gotta come off that. You gotta come off that.
I can't.
This nigga Chance.
I'm willing to that on.
This nigga Chance got a whole song called Juke Jam. He a dancing ass, rapping ass nigga. What you think he gonna do in a party, at a festival, at that? Nigga, you gonna juke on something.
Dancing, rapping. Chance ain't never been a dancing person. He was never on stage.
That motherfucker. Hey, no.
He never did it.
No, stop. Them motherfuckers come from that D-Lo era, dog. They come from that D-Lo era, that Juke Jam era, dog. Don't do that.
Right.
Like, I ain't never seen Chance laid out.
We come from that era.
I ain't never seen Chance laid out like that, the way he was. He was getting rolled on it with that chick.
That motherfucker bop to the left all day,
he didn't. He was doing it. That's all he did. He didn't dance.
He ain't do Juke Jam. He ain't used to roll in the ring. He ain't used to roll in the ring.
He ain't do all of that. Cut it out. We not finna do that. We not gonna do that.
Stop.
Stop. Okay, wait. So let me ask you all this, guys. If you all were at a concert, if it was Beyonce, Megan Good, I don't know, Tiana Taylor, somebody like that, some sexy, appealing performer,
J-Lo.
And you left your baby mama, wife, girlfriend, or whatever at home, and you went to that concert and one of those women pulled you up on the stage, are you gonna say, nope, I can't do it, I'm not doing it?
Me and my wife had a talk if this is beyond her boundaries.
Yeah, we talked about this before the concert.
We talked about it.
I personally would not. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't go to the concert, or you?
I would go to the concert. I'll go to the concert, but I ain't getting on stage. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing all of that. Nah, I'm straight. There was this one.
Hold on, Vince. Let everybody else.
My bad.
You have any story.
Right.
You know, I'll dive in, man. I'm gonna go repeat
the whole story.
Your favorite performer is performing. Would you go on stage if she pulled you up there?
So, in my opinion, if my shorty is at the crib and she know I'm going to the Tiana Taylor concert, Tiana Taylor is known for snatching niggas and bringing them on stage. Before I leave, and if I get picked tonight, I'm on that shit. That's the conversation.
Exactly.
That's the conversation.
You know you're going,
but it's okay for men to do it. It's not disrespectful.
Well, I don't think all the
it don't matter if it's a man or a woman. If y'all have the conversation and agree,
I know y'all agree with him.
Have the
all
conversation.
rest of the men didn't answer yet.
Pink, go ahead.
Pink.
This is without the conversation.
I'm saying when.
This is just freestyling. You live in your life. Y'all didn't have a conversation.
Not if that's not how I move, then no. If that's not how I move, then no. If I'm a Tiana Taylor fan and I'm on that, we had a conversation, hell yeah.
Let me answer, man. So my answer is no. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, you're not going on stage.
I could believe
ma'am, I'm not.
I could believe he's not gonna get on the stage.
Oh, you think I'm gonna get on the stage? Ty, you ain't shit, Ty. Damn. I was like you for a bit. You was on the street. You ain't shit today.
You was in the middle, Viz. You in the middle. But I know
feel like
Calvin definitely going
that you would go on stage.
Like, yes, and I would have the proactive conversation. I would have a proactive conveation too. Hey,
Calvin ain't having a conversation.
I'm in. I'm gonna be respectful.
If woman knows you are a Tiana Taylor fan and she knows that Tiana Taylor be snatching niggas, those
are gonna have talked about
without conversation.
It wasn't no conversation, Raimi. He said he gonna say a statement. You know I'm getting on the stage.
Yeah, that's the conversation.
That's a statement.
He letting it be known.
He said, "I'd rather ask for apologies than ask for forgiveness."
That's
what he said.
That's what Calvin.
What he say?
Yeah, he said, "I read."
Lapeef, what you doing?
Next,
no, I'm not hopping on stage.
You not getting on stage?
Out of respect for your woman, or just because it's out of your character?
Right.
It'll be out of respect for, well, I would say character. I mean, I don't see myself doing it, but also out of respect for the woman. You know, if we hadn't had a comment, if that's not me, similar to what Calvin said, if that's not how I typically roll, I'm laid back, chill. So I'm not at the parties, wilding out anyway. But even if the opportunity was there, I still think it'd be disrespectful, at least if I have a conversation with her, because I always had this thing where which side of the spectrum I want to be on. That's a little bit on the risky side because I don't know what the outcome could be. So I'd rather play it safe and at least have a conversation.
Well, in this day and age, people go by that saying YOLO, okay? So they feel like, hey, this is the only time this is ever going to happen. I know I'm not going home with this person. It's fun. I'm living my life.
But to me, they just humans. They just regular folks. I don't ever put nobody on the pedestal like that where I have to go do this shit. Like,
yeah, I understand.
They regular folks. Yeah. Tiana Taylor, Beyonce, Kevin Samuels, all the people. They just regular folks to me.
Hey, especially if Tiana been on stage, she been performing for an hour and she pulled me up there, she want to dance on me. You know what I'm saying? And I get up there and that thing stinks. Hey, that's gonna fuck up my whole understanding.
So, gonna ruin the fantasy. Ruin the fantasy.
You're gonna be sniffing.
I'm getting on that stage. That's on brand for me though. But I'm having that conversation out of all respects. You know.
We know.
Why you go?
Yeah, like I just see Calvin
getting on that stage.
Sure,
pick me.
He gonna put his arm up right.
I don't give a fuck.
You get for sure.
You know, motherfuckers be in it too. You know, motherfuckers get on stage and they be in it. You would think they're part of the act.
Yes, that's gonna be
that literally happened to me. I got picked to come on stage to do the grand finale of a luau.
Yeah, they pick people first before they even go up there. They don't just randomly say you. They're gonna ask those people before they even go up on stage to see if it's okay. So they're getting selected prior to the actual, performance.
So you think Kiki she was asked about coming on there prior?
Yeah, you knew Kiki was gonna be there.
I mean, we did talk about how she wrote a song and all this other stuff about it, right? I'm sure that was done before the performance. It's part of the marketing, the branding. Like,
wait, wasn't her song a reactionary song? Or which song?
It was a reactionary song,
but it was probably
it came out real fast. Real quick with a whole video.
Freestyle, 16 bars, nigga. What?
Yeah. I don't know.